Okay, we are recording. Okay, where was I? Oh yes. Typically, you have two options. You either go out into wilderness and hunt for food, which can work, but sometimes it's very hard, especially if you go where I'm from, up in the northern mountain. Hard to find food there. And can be dangerous, especially for newer adventurers. So, what do? You eat, he pulls out a large stack, a set of multiple sort of square boxes wrapped in parchment, and sits them down on a picnic table with a loud thud. You eat ration. These things will sustain you for a day. However, much of the time, they taste like shit. So,
Okay, yeah, I'll let him finish.
much of the time, they taste like shit. So, what you have to do, you cook them. This is simple. Let me go to this. Which is what you will be doing today. Shepard, please continue. Unless anyone has any questions. Feel free to interrupt if you want to. Too. In character.
Okay.
No interruptions? Okay. Alright. Your trial is going to consist of 3 things. Setting up a tent, like these ones over here in the picture. Or whatever have you. Finding firewood and making a fire. And of course is, as my fiance was very pleasant to bring up, making something edible out of these things.
The rations?
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, one thing to note before we go on to this, please don't chop down any of the larger trees in that there woods. The druid teacher, Miss Sylvia, she would not be happy with y'all.
Okay.
Well, that's it. Let the games begin.
Okay. So what we're doing is setting up a tent, making rations taste good, and what was the third thing?
Building a fire to cook them. Or building a fire.
So,
I have not told you how, but
10 fire rations.
tent, fire, rations. For this challenge, you know, you're going to basically... Good thing there's 3 things, because there's 3 of you.
Mhm.
So, shelter, fire, and food.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Which ones of you are going to do what job?
Tiny gets food.
I was gonna ask. I mean, it's kind of my thing, a little bit. Yeah, I can get started. If anyone can make these taste good, flaps the rations. It's me.
Well, I should tell
I was
you,
here talking to like jump and slap.
Tiny, do you open up one of the parcels?
Yes.
Inside you find you find about a pound of hardtack,
Mm-hmm.
which is very, very hard bread that can be ground down into flour, and it lasts forever.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we got hardtack. What else?
Dried meat, in this case venison,
Mm-hmm.
that was presumably obtained from Shepard,
Mm-hmm.
and various dried fruits and nuts,
Okay.
and a very small bit of chocolate.
Okay. 2 separate pies. A meat pie and a fruit and chocolate pie.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plan.
That's
I got
going to make food. What you going to make?
little pies. I know I can make some of the yeast from stuff I already have. I can use the stuff I already have, right?
Oh yes, sure. Feel free to use whatever is available.
Okay,
I like
then
your
I got it.
resourcefulness.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll hurry with the fire. If
All
Devin
right.
wants to handle the tent.
Y'all have fun. So, first, we're going to do the tent. I need you, Devin,
Oh god.
to roll a survival check.
Survival. Okay.
Survival. Actually, wait, you don't call him the home ec teacher. It's I call the class domestic survival.
Domestic survival.
This is
I
a barbarian man teaching you how to cook.
I love him. I love him. Okay.
He's one of the first characters I made for this, and I adore him. And Shepard, because I know you guys love the cowboy. There's got to
Yeah,
be at least one
cowboy.
cowboy in every one of them. Because
Okay.
I love
I
doing
have to
this.
roll what now? Survival?
Survival.
Oh, come on now.
Think of this like
21.
most. What?
21.
That tent done made. Holy shit!
She just like she grabs things. You see her grab like the tent, and then you also see her grab like other little things.
I'm imagining like the gears in her mind just turning, like the mathematics quickly, and it's like just jury rigging a tent.
And within about 10 minutes, you just see her, and she's like,
Damn.
but it looks less like a tent and more like a little hut.
Yeah.
May I propose a nickname for Devon? If her father may be Dundee, but she's done made
Done.
because she done
Um,
make about everything.
I made a little gear is actually a nickname that Dundee gave her, and she just chose it as a last name
Mhm.
because she always has little gears going in her head.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I love that. I love that.
Nah, but then you just see her, and she's just like,
Damn. And Shepard is looking over. He looks over at this small hut. I'm imagining it's like an earthen hut. Just using the utensils, like, well, damn. That was quick. And he writes down a little note. In a little notepad. Because, he's the judge of this. Now, onto the firewood. Or making a fire. Minty, you said you were in charge of that?
Yep. So I don't actually have an axe or anything, but I do have a crowbar.
And there's you
And
could
a
just go into
hammer.
the
And
you
a
do
short
realize
sword.
it's autumn. You can go out in the woods and find sticks on the ground.
Yeah, but we'll also want like at least one larger log to make a bigger fire.
So if you're going to look for firewood, I'd like you also to roll either perception or survival, whichever is higher.
Let's see.
Or whichever.
Perception.
Alright, I'd like you to roll perception.
I'm not finding very much today. That's a 6.
There's leaves. There's plenty of leaves.
a whole
And
ass.
oh boy, are they tempting.
And some twigs. You found twigs and some leaves.
Alright, so I've got kindling down.
And a moth.
Ooh,
Are you just chasing after a moth?
I might have chased him off a little bit. Can I look around for like a log?
Sure, go ahead. Roll another perception or survival. Meanwhile, the teachers are looking and taking notes.
Alright, that's a 16.
Okay. You find some good fallen branches that would work pretty well for a fire at this point. It seems like maybe some that fell down in a storm a while ago. Or actually you think that one was because of Brownie. But yes. I must teach you to be fierce. I are fierce. That's hilarious.
I remember this branch. Brownie bounced it through the coven, the window of the not the tavern,
The cafeteria.
the cafeteria.
She launched catapult test. So you found that log, and that should be good for a little fire to cook over, especially.
So all the smaller bits are tied to her back with
Mhm.
string, and she's just rolling the log.
All right, bring it there. How are you going to start the fire?
I have a tinderbox.
Okay. I'm just gonna say you light the fire. Alright, so we have a fire, we have a tent, or actually was a tent more of a small hut.
It's ideal for cooking.
Minty?
Yeah.
I would like you, or not Minty, sorry, Tiny. Again, names.
Yes.
I will get them down eventually. I now understand all of every DM's plight.
Yes. You understand why I did confusion. So,
Yeah. I need you. You have your cook's tools on you, right?
Uh-huh. I always have them on me.
Good, good. A little bit cumbersome, but good. I need you to roll. I need you to roll. I didn't say anything yet. You didn't. That doesn't count. I didn't say.
Okay.
I need you to roll for cooking. With advantage because you have the cook set on you.
So- Disregard what I just did then.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Advantage, you said? Okay.
yeah. So 2, take the higher one.
Okay. And then I have, what is it? Ever Hospitable, so I can add a d4 to that. Which is going to be 12. and
I
then
forgot about that.
It's going to be a 16. Yeah, 16.
Okay, a 16?
Mhm.
It's not perfect, but you do a pretty damn good job making a pie out of a ration.
It was 2 pies. I probably shouldn't have been as ambitious. But, you know, 2 pies. See?
Well, they got a little bit burned, but it's okay.
But,
They're
I
one
mean,
of those ancient sort of pies where you're not supposed to eat the crust.
That's a thing?
Yes, that's how the first pies were.
You just, like, you bread a bowl?
You broke. The pie was complete. Basically, with the dough is to completely cover whatever you're cooking,
Mm-hmm.
so that you could carry it with you, and it wouldn't spoil that easy.
Mm-hmm.
They called it cooked in a coffin.
Mm-hmm.
I know too much about culinary history for I've done research,
Alright,
and
so,
it's more like those. You can eat the thing. It's just not very good. The shell, at least. The insides are amazing. The insides are great.
okay, so the insides are good. I'm not really used to the hardtack flour, but I did my best. And add a little bit of spice with prestidigitation, and
she does, you know
Hey.
that meme of the guy with the spice? Yeah, that one.
The Salt Bay.
That, but prestidigitation.
Alright. Let me see how you did. Let me take small piece. Going to need bigger knife. Going to need this. Step back! He takes the large cleaver off his back.
Uh,
I know what I'm doing.
you're using a meat cleaver on a pie.
Chops right through both of them. See it work?
Okay.
He then like chips a piece off, eats it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to really eat the crust in this one.
I can tell. The one thing you know about Nikolaj is that he is also very honest
Mhm.
and very blunt.
Yep.
But fair. So he takes his judgment, and of course, surveying all that you've done, you did good on the pies.
Right. Thank you. I was a little worried about that. Oh, Devin, look at Devin's good job. That was a really nice hat. That's a really nice hat. I'm really proud of it. I would love to live in that. Well, not really. I'd prefer a bed, but that's a really nice place. Thank you.
Well, seeing all that was done, after all that, and of course you guys are eating. I'm assuming you guys are trying the pies too.
Yeah, just like using a little bit of the crust as like a spoon.
Mm-hmm. Is Devin eating any of the pies?
Yeah, she's eating and just kind of doing like her. She's known for just doing her own thing,
Mm-hmm. Well,
but she is eating.
what do you guys think of them?
Delicious.
Pretty good for something made of dried meat. not raisins. Specifically, the dried fruit are not raisins.
Oh, not raisins, thank God.
They are not raisins specifically. I think I put that down in the notes.
Not raisins, but I like raisins.
Minty can't eat raisins.
Minty can't eat grapes or raisins.
Why?
They're poisonous
She's a
to
cat.
cats.
That's a thing.
Yeah. They're poisonous.
I wanted it to carry over to tieflings. Not tieflings, tabaxi.
Tabaxi. Yeah. Grapes are poison to tabaxi.
Okay.
So that's one of the reasons why raisins suck.
I mean, they're tasty.
These are dried apricots in these ones.
Figs are better.
So did we pass?
Yes, you all pass. Okay, and here's your specific grades. Devon, 3 stars. Good job on the tent building.
Tiny
Little-
claps. A lot.
Dang. How did you even make that?
Make the pie?
I mean, the tent, but yes, that too.
Sorry.
Well, it's a matter of looking at the materials that I had in my hands and what I could create with said materials.
Really?
Sometimes instruction can just go out the window and
You realize the earth itself is a material. That's pretty much what you did. And fire, good enough. You had a bit of trouble there, but you did well. I'd give that about 2 stars. And Tiny.
Beaming. Looking up. Big eyes. Smile.
I have never seen, in my years of doing this, I have never seen people try to make a ration into pies.
I mean, I had a little bit of like yeast and stuff, so.
That is not a bad thing. Also, pie dough typically isn't yeasted.
Typically, I know.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. It's made with different shit.
Mm.
Anyway, I'm not gonna get hung up over the technicalities of cooking in a fantasy realm. But I must say, it's impressive what you were able to do given the circumstances.
Thank you, sir.
I would say, I would say, 2.5.
Yay!
Have to
Thank
be
you!
Have to be fair. Well,
Thank you, sir.
mind if I look at your list?
Mhm.
Let me see here. Excuse me for a moment. I must get reading. Excuse me for a moment while I grab reading. Pulls out a small pair of reading glasses from his.
I love this man. I love this man.
I hope all of you can see my camera.
I
Wait,
have to turn it
actually,
off.
wait a second. Guys, I'm gonna get something quick.
Oh boy. I'm just sitting here eating my blizzard.
I'm convinced Tiny has a crush on Devin, that is all.
I mean, probably. Or someone.
I understand that Devin is a little bit of a jackass, but she's actually a sweetheart.
Allow me to get reading.
Hold on, I need to turn on the camera.
These are my old prescription when I was a little kid. Ah,
I
hey,
adore you.
Devin. Looks like you're up next. The next one is at the arena.
The whomst?
The arena.
Arena?
Yes, the arena. You know, you don't, Tiny, I think you don't go to artificer part of school, do you? Very often, do you?
My mic didn't get. Nope!
Arena is where battle masters test out their creation.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I've seen that.
It just got renovated recently. I'm sure you would have heard. I'm sure you know about that.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the debacle.
That old.
Of
That
course
old.
I can.
That old. That crazy old man's never happy with this. Think they
No.
they are.
Constant renovation.
Oy. Even with his own chair. Take up place. Dear, these are getting way too. Why do I have glasses that are small? Anyway,
yeah.
you two have fun.
Alright.
You three have fun.
I'm not very good at making things except like food related, but I'll help.
And then you go off, find the arena. And I will have to find the right music for this.
Did you not prepare it?
I forgot to prepare music for the arena itself. I prepared music for what happens in it.
Hmm.
Scheiße.
It happens. It's an accident.
Oh well. I'm just gonna go back to the generic.
When in doubt, just use the generic because it's good.
Okay. Let me get back to that again.
Do 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 do.
Sorry.
You're fine.
do 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 do. Exolift.
Oh. Fuck.
Exo, why you betray
Why you leave right now?
You leave right now.
Why
Why you leave right now?
Why you have to be mad? It's just game. Join you fucker.
Now you know the struggle.
Of course I know struggle now. Now we go back to Chrono Trigger music. You make your way back into the palace, as I'm calling it, to the arena. As soon as I find it. Hi, Dad.
Hi,
I
Dad.
was very confused for
I
a
like
second.
knowing when you're in here.
What does your dad even look like?
Where's the
Oh,
dad?
I know something.
He has similar facial hair to me, but he's blonde.
He's a blonde.
He's blonde.
I've got a suggestion for you, Luke.
Yeah.
For the music.
Mhm.
Pokemon Mission Dinosaurs of Darkness. The Guild Hall music.
Okay, can you send me a link? Oh,
Yeah, hang on a second.
Dad gave me food. So I guess I'm eating now while we're doing this. Must eat. Is this fish? Oh, it's fish.
I must teach you to be fierce.
I must
That is Oracle and Minty.
Minty? It is now time I must teach you to be fierce. This is 6-year-old Minty. I must teach you to be fierce.
But Mom, I fierce.
Now, roar for me.
Rah!
Ah! Oh, you're terrifying. This is such a wholesome thing. Thank you so much for that. Cheyenne.
I first.
Oh. Ah, dang! There was one thing I was supposed to do. That I forgot to because I didn't put in the notes. When Minty was getting the list from Oracle. You've got a little smudge right on your face.
Mom,
Let me get it. Let me get it. Let me get it.
Mom, but there's so many people here. Why are you doing this now?
Fine, they know I'm your mother.
It doesn't mean you do this, please.
I'm your mother and I'll do what I want.
I know for a fact. You know for a fact that since it's fall, Devin's wearing like she has very something similar to an aviator jacket. You know for a fact. You know for a fact Dundee is. Stop it! No! Stop it!
It
There
needs
you
to be interesting.
Okay, it's in the music. It's a 30-minute thing.
Okay, let me
It's
get.
a very nice upbeat.
Okay, copy. Link. Okay, I'll put it in the bot now. For now.
One of my old favorites.
Oh wait, FS. You okay?
Me? Yeah, I'm stretching.
Sound like you were dying for a second.
I thought
Probably.
you'd hurt your hand or something. Again.
Okay. So, you're going to make your... As you make your way to the Artificer's Wing from outside, you find yourself accompanied by none other than Group 7. Made up of...
Hi, Flora!
Oh god, it's you.
Hi! How are your tests going?
Fine. Actually, I wasn't done describing.
Sorry.
None other than Group 7, who are all covered from head to toe in bright pink glitter, except for Anthony and Viridia. Viridia, by the way, is a half-drow. Rogue. Minty, you know her well.
Oh yeah. Roommates hang out.
Are you going to ask why they're covered head to toe in glitter?
So Viridia, did
Yeah?
you miss another sparkle bomb trap?
Oh, no. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I blame that one. He points to a large dragonborn that is covered most of glitter. I blame him for that one. If he didn't run all the way up bed without looking where he was going, we wouldn't be in this mess. I'm lucky that I was paranoid enough to not deal with it. And I, of course, know how to avoid a trap.
See, the job of the rogue in a party is to make sure that his or her party mates don't
I didn't-
fall.
I didn't get the chance to do that,
Hmm.
Minty.
Da, 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 da,
You know, you'll be having to go through the same...
Of
You
course
know-
I know.
You know, for a rogue, you're not as quick as you should be.
You'd be surprised how fast this dumbass is.
Da, 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 da.
Pointing at
Actually the Dragonborn. What? I didn't do nothing.
Yeah,
There's the
you're
go
going
the points
that
to get
way.
to the other side. I run through the points, go to the other side. So what?
Ah,
Oh,
Viridia. You gotta work
Okay.
on. You've always had to work on your speed.
And you've always had to work on your looks.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Now, we're
But-
not dropping to that low of levels. Come on now.
Sorry, what? I didn't hear.
We're not dropping to those low levels. Come on now.
I'm from the Underdark. I've gone lower.
Well, you can go a little bit lower now. Move along.
Da, 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 da,
Well,
da.
either way, this isn't about us. This is where Fancy Boy's test is, isn't it? Oh. Call me that. Yes. And by the way, something you've also noticed, Anthony is followed by his Steel Defender. A massive, and imagine a mechanical insect the size of a German Shepherd. An ant, specifically.
Well, Ant-Man, so you're still living up to your name.
Oh, yes, of course. Of course, I am. You're the one who gave it. But seeing as you were so kind to give me the name. He is trying his best not to be flustered. He is trying his best. He's not looking you in the eye. I named it after you. And you can see on the side, D3V0N.
Well, unfortunately, I don't need to be showing off mine to be intimidating. I just do that by myself.
Anyway,
Da, da, da.
yes. The arena, once you get there, the arena itself is a large room, about 100 by 50 foot, the size of a gymnasium or a basketball. On both sides, there's a wooden floor, and on both sides of the room, on the north and south wall, bleachers. To the east and west, you find something new. There previous. 2 podiums. Blue on the eastern side, red on the west. And as you arrive, there are a few other things. From the northern bleachers, of course, you see on the bottom your instructor. An aged gnome inside of some form, what could loosely be described as a chair, but is better described as a sort of spider walker. And next to him, his younger dog, a younger gnome with a younger red-haired gnome who smiles and waves cheerfully at you. His granddaughter, Olivia.
Hi, Olivia!
Oh, hi, Tiny. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I mean, I didn't get 3 stars on my last thing, but I got 2.5, so I'm doing good.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And these guys are really nice too. This one really made a nice tent, and this one started a fire.
I'm aware of the fires that one starts.
Big shitty and grin.
Oh, yes. So you've made... Oh, by the way, Devin,
Yes.
you see someone else on those bleachers way up top. Hi, love. Good eye. Told you I'd make it.
Surprising. Now, watch me wipe the floor of these bastards.
On the floor. Oh, actually, I should tell you. I probably should give the instructions. Don't worry, I'll do it. I'll do it. Took you all long enough to get here. It's going to be a bit interesting. Welcome to your next trial. Devin, Anthony, please make your way to the podiums. Hi, Mom.
Wait. Let's say hi to your mom. Can she wave?
Hi, Luke's mom.
People want to see you.
Man,
People want to see you. Come on.
the people want to see you.
Oh, hello.
I will. My mom says hello.
But not get in the frame though.
No, she doesn't want to.
I'm okay.
Mom, they don't. They want to see you.
What, she doesn't
What?
want to meet your girlfriend?
Okay.
You don't even have your camera on. Shush now.
Well, that's because
Okay,
the
thank
pants
you.
are off.
You wanted to see my mom when your pants were on.
All right then.
Anyway. Devin, Anthony, please make your way to the podiums on the opposite sides of the room. Oh, Devin, your shield defender should be waiting for you there. By the
Yeah.
blue podium.
Lovely. Thank you.
Anthony, please make your way over to the red one, and the rest of you. I would like you, please relax, sit down, enjoy the show.
Okay.
Yeah, quite the show it's going to be.
I brought popcorn. Anyone have some popcorn?
Devin!
Where did that one get?
I made it myself.
When?
Just now.
I'm getting old for this shit.
I'll have some popcorn, it looks tasty.
Free popcorn.
Anyway, I'm going to have to switch the music off for this bit. Because it isn't the exact mood I'm trying to do.
Too uplifting?
Yes, but I'm going to switch to the better music. Not better music, because that was good. I don't want you to be discouraged. I'm
no
going to
worries.
switch to a different music. Okay, which one do I do? Which one do I do? This one. Okay. Copy link URL. Play.
The magic of DMing, guys.
This is going to be a bit. By the way, as you walk over to the podium and stand there, suddenly the lights go out. And before you have time to react, you hear the grinding of gears beneath you. As the podium lifts 10 feet into the air, higher and higher. And those of you on the bleachers, how are you feeling right about now?
I knew this was gonna be a good show.
Before you could react to doing anything else, you suddenly hear shaking underneath you as well, as the floor opens up, revealing iron grates that form a sort of barrier, forming, well, an arena. These were the renovations that were newly added. Suddenly, a spotlight appears in the middle of the floor. With a sending stone in hand, Hieronymus Sparks, the teacher for Battlemaster Artifice, speaks. Welcome, whoever the hell you are, to the arena. Here is your trial. Since Battlemasters have made a very specific, known as a steel defender, we are going to test your skills at controlling them. And what better way to do that than by having you face each other in combat? Olivia then picks up, a reminder to all those on the bleachers, please keep your head and limbs inside the barrier at all times. That'll be all. Olivia, as you have noticed, can sound rather mechanical.
Is she a robot?
I'll never tell.
It's yes. The answer is yes.
Do you honestly think that man actually fucked?
No.
Yes, she's a robot.
I love that. Love
That
it.
he made.
I love it.
Yes. So, and of course, I will be judging this battle from a much safer location than on the middle of the battlefield. The middle of the place where he is looking rises up as well. Using magic and other things, levitates into the air. This should be a much better view. Now, let the games begin. Devin, I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, give me a second.
I also need to find my dice. By the way, Anthony looks scared out of his mind when
That is a non-natural 20 for initiative.
Okay, and we're gonna see here. Oh crap, I have to pull up his sheet. Fuck. Why didn't I have that open? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Let me get to that. Apologies.
I have to pull up Devin's sheet on my computer because it won't have everything pulled up because I was using it on my phone.
Mm-hmm. I made a sheet for Anthony. Just for this specifically. But you aren't the ones fighting each other. Your steel defenders are.
Robo battle.
Yes. Did I not loop it?
No, you did.
Okay. Here we're going. You go first.
Okay.
You definitely go first.
Okay.
As you both set your steel defenders out on the battlefield. The DVN, as I'm going to call it, steps out there, pinching large metal pins as a form of showing off. And then describe your steel defender for us, please.
You see Devin just kind of smirk at seeing the much bigger thing, much bigger ant. As she releases her steel defender. Her steel defender is about this big.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like a small toy poodle.
Oh my goodness.
And it's like if Tiny was a dog and a robot.
Tiny was a mechanical dog.
It just kind of she sets it out and it just kind of yips really happily.
Just kind of prances a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, your turn is first.
Okay.
What are you going to do?
Um.
Reminder! I should tell you this in advance. This is a very special battle. So, if need be, you can do your special. You can book. As a bonus action.
That was a bonus action. I can.
It's a bonus action.
That's the perception, or is it the?
It's perception or investigation, whichever. I would say perception this time.
Okay. Well, I'll do my bonus action. Will be my perception check.
All right. Again, trying this out, I figured this would be a fun one to try it out in. Also, do you know how hard it was to find this?
That is going to be a 17 perception.
You noticed something about DVN. Inside the mouth, there was a small nozzle made of metal. The metal looks somewhat flimsy, if we're going to be honest. Probably make it pretty.
Okay. Well, then I get to use the dog with a gun.
Yep. Oh, what are you going to do with that little thing?
Okay, so with that little tidbit of information, you see anybody who can see Devin just sees her smirk and just kind of hold her hand out, and the dog is going to shoot.
You watch as a hatch opens up in the body of the small and slowly raises up a small flintlock and a mechanical hand to hold it with.
Mr. Roberto.
What the fuck?
So I just got. So I roll? I roll for that, right?
Yeah, you rolled a hit.
So that would be like the force and power melee weapon attack, but
This is the force. This is the force and powered melee weapon attack, but it's at range.
okay.
So it
okay.
does the D8 plus
Okay.
whatever.
Okay. Oh, come on.
And I have to ask, where are you aiming?
Directly in the middle.
Directly in the middle of the mouth, or
Yeah,
just in its
right
face?
where she can see that flimsy metal,
All right.
and that's going to
Cool.
be a 19 to hit.
Okay, let me look at the stats here. Yes, that hits.
Okay.
Roll your D8. Oh crap! I have to write down health. I'm gonna need to pull up a calculator. Scheiße.
That is going to be 7 damage.
Okay. Right into the mouth.
Yeah, 7 damage directly in the mouth, particularly aiming for that little piece of metal.
Okay. Well. What? Well, before Anthony was somewhat laughing at your steel defender. As soon as the gun, he stopped. What the hell are you going to do with? As a bolt of energy blasts from the pistol, hitting DVN in the middle of the mouth, causing a slight and causing some sort of liquid to come out that sizzles when it hits the floor.
Oh, if you think that you can use acid, you know for a fact I can use myself.
Shouldn't be any matter. I've got other things at my...
Oh, I know.
Besides, this one little tick isn't going to stop it completely. What you have managed to do is 1. Make it so it can't fire acid on this turn. And 2. You cannot fire acid on this turn. You would need to heal it with a mending spell, which you are allowed to do. You would need to heal that specific thing with a mending spell. Or actually, it just can't fire on this turn because it needs to recalibrate. And you've also reduced the damage it can do. Because not all of it is able to get to you. So, now, is that your turn?
I think that's all I can do, so,
Right.
yeah.
Now it is Anthony's turn. Well, I've got other... You don't think those pincers are just for show, do you? He's trying very, very hard. He speaks to you. He's blushing. very heavily. I'm going to roll for this attack now. He is going to have DPN run at this. What is the name of your?
Shit. Quick, somebody give me a name for this tiny robo dog.
Teacup.
Wait.
Teacup.
Teacup, yeah.
Teacup. Okay.
It's going to
Okay.
run
So wait, is it doing a melee attack?
Yes. It's about to
And
do
is
melee.
is it within 5 feet of?
It's not within 5 feet of it yet. It's going to be charging.
Okay. Would I be able to use my reaction deflect attack?
Let me look at the rules for that quick.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Never mind. That's the wrong one. I misread that because it's against it.
Yeah. It's yeah, it's not. It doesn't work if it's it. It would happen if it's against you.
Yeah, if it was somebody else. Yeah, if it was against me. Okay. Okay, never mind.
So it's going to roll to attack. And what is? Sorry, I have to look at this.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm like flipping in between.
Okay, and of course I had to custom do shit. Oh yeah, so it does a one. So it's a strength thing. So what's the hit? Oh, I guess to hit. Yeah, it would be the same thing for the horsepower plus to hit.
I would think it would still be the same.
Doesn't 8 hit?
No.
You watch as this thing lunges forward and snaps its jaws, but only getting the air. You are too
Because you just
small.
see Teacup just move to the side.
Yep. Dang it!
Wait. I got a better name. Cyborg.
Cyborg.
We're doing this again.
Cyborg.
We're
Yes.
doing this again.
Yes.
The dog that never got used.
Yep. Cyborg.
Cyborg.
Okay.
Pork.
It is now your turn again.
Okay.
The nozzle you see has gone inside the mouth.
Okay.
I want to be able to use it with you, but you have weakened it clearly.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, you're gonna see. Devin she'll look down at like her Pip-Boy because it also has like her Steel Defender kind of pulled up.
Yep.
You'll see it, and then she just kind of holds her gauntlet out, basically telling it to move and get to the side, so Cyborg can fire directly into its eye.
Into its eye.
It
has a few.
Or try to hit like a middle eye, so if anything ricochets, it might break something.
Okay, so try and hit the eye in the middle of the head.
Yes.
Alright. Okay. Roll to attack.
Wait, what's the difference? Don't fail me now, gay dice. That is going to be... That's gonna be a 23 to hit.
Fuck!
I'm rolling really freaking good today.
Okay. You have taken out the central eye. It is cracked.
Okay.
It was
Do I
a sort of...
Also roll... I'm still gonna roll damage for that.
Oh yeah.
And that's a 8 damage.
Okay, let me pull up the calculator again.
You
You
see,
have
like,
shattered this thing's central eye and cracked the head.
you have seen, like, you are watching, everybody who's watching is currently watching Devin, like, stone-faced, like a computer, just, like a well-oiled machine, just directing and moving this machine as quickly as she can.
And meanwhile, Anthony over here is, like, absolutely, like, jaw to the floor as Devin is... It would be considered bloodied at this point. Heavily bloodied.
And then you just see Devin look up from her, looking at her computer, looking at her monitor. Oh, is that a problem?
Oh, there's nothing. No matter. He has a little sort of folding out keyboard. It's similar to your Pip-Boy, but not a screen and not as advanced. There! And there, it should be working now. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as the steel defender.
Okay. 19.
Dang it. Dang it, you are rolling hot.
Small.
You are rolling hot
I know,
today.
I rolled really
You
well. That
see-
means next session I'm gonna roll shit.
Yeah, you see as what was intended. You see the now twitching and frankly practically breaking ant creature thing spray out a stream of acid that because of the kink you have made in it sprays off to another side, almost hitting the bleachers.
There we go.
Damn it.
That was a close one.
I knew I shouldn't have tried that.
Is it my turn?
I believe so.
Alright. You just see Devin smirk and it says, as fun as this is, I feel like we should end it now. And I am actually going to do one last fire directly into the center of the head.
Directly in the center?
Yep. Alright. And that is going to be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
And 6 force.
That was exactly enough to kill it!
Yes!
You watch as the little cyborg, the gun in that little hand, brings it back right at the face as it splits in half and falls as the rest of it and crumples to the ground. Oh god! What the... He has gone from looking very flush to looking pale. Paler than he already was.
That was fun. And you just see little cyborg just jumping around.
Like, topping on rear legs.
Yeah. It's like a little dog, just doing a little happy dance.
And then you see Olivia kind of go over to Anthony. Well, how about we're gonna have you sit down? We're going to have you... I'm glad I could reveal that earlier because so, you know how I am at keeping secrets. I'm shitty at it.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that got revealed today.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, Hieronymus blows down and says, "And we have order!" Devin, good work. Nice. Good work. I noticed the weak point as well.
And she'll just eventually, she just goes over and she picks up little cyborg.
Kiss.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good work. I noticed the weak point as well. Good on Emblem. You noticed that and you didn't say anything? It's not my job to say anything, son. You should have known it was a weak point. I did, but I'll have to fix it up in the next version. Either way, you both did well given the circumstances. However, there was one who did clearly better than the other. Devin, 3 stars. Anthony, put in good efforts, but you seemed distracted. I would take it that you weren't exactly focusing on what was happening and more on fighting. Exactly, boy. I see that. 1 star.
Oof.
Well, How was the show, everyone? Somebody get me down from this goddamn platform.
Oh, we're out of popcorn, so that's cool.
Minty is cheering.
Yeah, Tiny's cheering.
Now Dundee's still in the audience. Do you have anything you need to say? No. By the way, the gates lower, and the platforms is lower to the ground.
She just kind of set Cyborg down, and Cyborg will run over to like Minty and Tiny.
Hey, little buddy. Hi. You did amazing out there. I'd pet you, but you also kind of wrecked people's crap out there, so.
Whee!
Oh no, he's friendly. Don't worry.
Yes? Okay.
Carefully puts out a hand.
He really likes pets.
Licks the hand. It's not. I would say lick because it's a dog, but also it's mechanical, so it doesn't feel the same. But you understand the sentiment.
No, Minty
Yeah.
straight up squats down and starts giving them all the rubs. The belly rub, the back rub.
If there's one,
Yeah.
if there's one
Yes.
positive of Tiny being tiny, she doesn't need to like bend down. She can just pet.
Yeah. She can just pet. No.
Just pets. And then Devin looks up, tries to find Dundee, and just goes, "I told you."
You did wonderful. Smashing. Yes, because I'm gonna quote Nigel Thornberry.
Please.
Should
Smashing.
we switch the music then?
Oh yes, probably.
And with that, I will be right back. I gotta run to the bathroom.
All right. What do you guys think?
No. Yeah, it was a good
Oh.
one.
I was hoping you guys wouldn't get bored, even though that one was mostly centered on Devin. You'll
Mhm.
have your own.
That's good. I like it.
You'll each have your own that's somewhat mostly centered on you.
Hey, Devin's a badass.
So
Mhm.
don't worry about feeling left in the dust. I let this curry get cold.
Also, apparently, my dad brought a friend over, and they found out when I threw away like my ice cream. So,
Oh.
I think his
Oh.
name's Steve. I don't know, but I know he can hear me talking because like I can hear them talking. So, I don't know. They haven't said anything, but
Oof. It's not fun.
yeah. Well, at least it means he's not going to talk to me.
Yeah.
Oh wait, did you pause the recording?
No.
You kidding?
Sorry, did you need me to?
Probably, maybe? It depends.
Alright,
Yeah. I mean,
I'll just stop it.
yeah, you can